it's Sandra. Welcome to another episode of Asexualise, my asexual life. This is the place to be for education about asexuality, all things asexual, and I always share my own asexual life journey in order to help you in yours. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that great big subscribe button right here, right now. Please hit that bell icon so you get notified of every time I go live like now or post a new video. This is going to be a bit of a difficult video for me to do. But I must do it. Right, so remember I told you that I thought I'd met my Indian Asexual Soulmate. And when I found him, we can only be friends. Well, in any case, he's gone from my life today, now, recently. So, yeah, pretty much. So I've had to, he decided to end whatever it was. And so we might pick up as friends in a few months, you know, but this is the second time it's happened that he was going to leave, and I don't want a guy like that, you know, I can't trust a guy like that. So anyway, I've left him a message to say that, you know, because obviously I've just got to accept that, and say I've blocked him on Facebook because it's too painful for me to see him on there. I was the one who instigated connecting on Skype. I don't think he really wanted to do it, so I've deleted that off there now. And in Google Hangouts, he didn't even hi my life. In Google Hangouts, he didn't even my request was still pending or whatever. So anyway, I've blocked that on there now, so he can't get hold of me unless he's, well, if he really wanted me to get hold of me, of course he could, because I've got other email addresses like the one for this channel. Yeah, I do need hugs in my life. It'd be really nice to have some hugs now. Anyway, obviously I was wrong about this Indian guy. He's not my asexual Indian soulmate after all. I was very convinced he was, but I made a mistake, and that's okay. Because the person who's my soulmate, give 1,000 hugs, thank you. The person who's my soulmate wouldn't leave my life. Remember, the people who are meant to give 1,000 hugs, thank you. The person who's my soulmate wouldn't leave my life. Remember, the people who are meant to be on your life will never leave it, right? And they will find a way to make something happen and work. You know, people can give excuses, or they can make things happen. I know he's really, really busy, so busy, I get that, but at the end of the day, we've all got lives of our own, including me. I'm not as busy as him, but hey. Anyway, I think he did care about me. I don't deny that. Maybe he didn't love me like I did with him. But anyway, it is what it is. And I'm here with you, sister. Thank you. I got physio in a few hours. I've got to be up. I can't even sleep. But, you know, it's good I blocked him, because I gave this guy a couple of second chances, and I don't usually do that, because once the trust is broken, that's it, you know. And I can't just be friends with someone, as you all know. It doesn't work like that for me. I don't experience platonic attraction. But I need a guy who will make me feel nice and secure, give me clarity, knows it's me he wants to be with, and makes me happy. You know, I'm starting to look older. I need to go back to my younger teenager self. So everything happens for a reason, right? It happens for the better. But it's just difficult, you know. But anyway, at least he told me. You know, I was feeling so anxious and lots of fears and worries, and I told him. And they were exactly what I thought. That's why with anxiety, for me, anxiety just always is correct. You know, if you do, thank you, my life, you're beautiful. If anyone says otherwise, they're wrong. Thank you. Thank you. God. Oh, it's so difficult. But anyway, I'm better off without him, if that's the case. You know, I need a strong guy for me, who'll be there for me, and who knows it's me he wants, who gives me clarity, security, and confidence. And if a person's making me anxious all the time, then clearly they're not the right person for me. I do have relationship anxiety as it is, but obviously, you know, so maybe I'm just better off being single all my life. I don't know. Probably. I don't know. But anyway, if he was my soulmate, there he is, gone in the blink of an eye. Yeah, the one who is out there somewhere, yeah. So I guess I got it wrong about my soulmate. He wasn't the one. But yeah. Yes, so that's it. The end of that, I guess. Yeah. But it's better to end it, you know. I can't be having someone go, oh, I'll be friends with you in a few months later when they feel like it. It's just, you know, at the end of the day, I can't just be friends with someone like that. We all know that. And I've always said to you, unless, you know, if you can't open your heart up to fully to someone else, if you still got your old love in it, it just can't work. So it's better that he's out of my life and I just have to move on. It's just, yeah, I mean, all my fears and anxieties, exactly what I thought was completely right. You could argue that that's a soulmate connection to know what's going on with them, but I think I was definitely connected to him, but obviously, mate, just not healthy, is it, really? I need to be with the guy who's healthy to be with in a relationship. And who knows what he wants and stuff, you know? So, yeah, I know he's basically too busy to have me in his life at the moment, which, you know, it is what it is. I know he's doing so much, like courses and everything, but at the end of the day, if someone still really loves and cares about you, then no matter how tired they are and no matter what's going on in their life, they still make time, don't they, really? I know, though, he's working pretty much like from morning till night most days. Thanks for the thumbs up. You know, so I do know works a lot. You know, it's totally true. He is very tired and, you know, my life, I've had exes that I thought were my soulmate who turned out not to be. Yeah, I got this one wrong. I do think I had a connection with him. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But he's clearly not the one for me, is he? I mean, it's no good. It's no good because I can't trust him now if he came back into my life and he's like, oh, I can be in a relationship with you now. I'm like, well, you could just fuck off, excuse my language, again. Do you know what I mean? It's not on, you know? I deserve someone better than that, you know? I'm not alone. Oh, thank you. You know? Yeah, because I thought like he was feeling like it was an obligation to text me and then what she was. It's like you don't want someone like that, you know? It's like at the end of the day, it's not good. So it's better I just move on. But anyway, it's his loss, isn't it? At the end of the day. He might regret that for the rest of his life, but it's not my problem anymore. So, yeah. It's obviously better for both of us that we're separate and don't speak to each other and see each other anymore. I wish him well. Maybe he'll find a nice asexual girlfriend one day. He lost a treasure. Thank you, my life. Actually, I don't think he valued my worth enough. That's one thing I always thought. Don't think he values my worth enough. Because when you see a golden gem glistening amongst all the hard rocks, you never let it go. You really don't. But yes, like you say, I value you. Thank you. Thanks for being here for me, my life. I love you so much. You've been with me for quite a few years now. It's really interesting that I had some really nice messages lately from people who watch this channel and saying really nice things about me. And so that's really nice because even if he couldn't see the person, you know, the beauty of me and the rare gem in me, I can see it. I wish I could be in person. Thank you, my life. As you know, I always share my asexual life journey. You know, I thought he was a good guy. I still don't think he's a bad guy. He's just obviously not right for me. So yeah. But it's for the best. I don't need to be upset in my life anymore. I don't need to keep shedding tears over this guy, because at the end of the day, no one's worth my tears. I need to be happy, bubbly, energetic, vibrant, and back to me. You're strong. Thank you, my life. Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, he could have walked out of my life. I gave him plenty of chances to go from my life before, and he didn't take them. I gave him plenty of chances. I said I'd walk away, and I didn't. It was really difficult for me to stay being friends with him. But I gave him a chance because I thought it was the one, but clearly I was wrong. But yeah, like you say, I'm strong, damn strong. So I'll be okay. At least, hopefully, my relationship and potential relationship anxiety will just go away now. I've blocked him on everything I was actually connected to him on, or potentially connected to him on, so he can't get hold of me now. I know he watches this channel or is subscribed to this channel, but he doesn't comment anyway, so it's probably he's not really into social media. I kind of need a guy who's like, well, I thought he was a nice guy. I still think he's a nice guy. He's semi-romantic, which is very appealing. But yeah, anyway, I need a guy who will want to be seen in public with me and stuff like that. And anyway, it is what it is. I really wish him the best of luck. I really do. I hope he gets everything he wants in his life. I think it's sad. I think it's very sad. Because at one point he said I was the person he wanted all his life. But at the end of the day, he was thinking about being single forever anyway. So if he's thinking about that and he can't decide where he should be with me or single, something's clearly wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, you should know you want to be with that person. You shouldn't be doubting and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, I thought he was one of the nicer guys I've met actually in my life. I thought he was a very kind, caring, considerate person. So at least I had a good experience from that point of view. So yeah. But yeah, so I guess I still believe my soulmate's Indian. I never will not think that. I thought it since 2014, so... And I just really don't want to be with any other guy unless he's Indian, because I just know I could not be in a long-term, serious, committed relationship with a guy unless he's Indian. Because I just always believe that. But you have to have someone else believe they're your soulmate and really mean it and think it, and act like it. So, not just one person saying that, So, well, at one point, he's basically implied or said I was. So, but anyway, clearly I can't be, can I? I clearly can't be the person for him. He can't be the person for me. You've inspired me a lot. I'll always be here for you. You've helped a lot of people, and you've educated so many. Thank you, my life. Thank you for being here for me. I appreciate it. I really do. Turn up at the right time, you see. You are psychic, I think, with me. Yeah. Even if I didn't see you as a sunflower, someone else there does. Oh, even if he didn't see you as a sunflower, someone else out there does. Thank you, my life. Yeah, I don't think you valued my worth enough. I really don't. That was one thing that did bother me. It's like, do you not realise what you've got in front of you? Clearly not. But anyway, like I've always said, you have to be ready for your soulmate to show up. If you're not ready, then it's not good. But at the end of the day, if I was the right person for him, there wouldn't be any excuses, would there? I just don't believe there'd be any excuses. A guy that makes time will make excuses. And if they don't want to make time anymore, if it's forcing themselves to make time, then it's not really right, is it? So yeah, nothing should be forced. So I wasn't right for him, but it's okay. I will find a beautiful guy for me who will love me implicitly always. And yeah, he'll be more my type of guy, I guess. So he was a very trustworthy guy. I liked that about him a lot. It's quite hard to find that. But having said that, obviously, if he's willing to leave me like that and go from my life. It's not very stable and secure and trustworthy in that respect, is it? You are Hesh, you are queen. Thank you, my life, you know. Well, I value my worth, I really do. And, you know, I'm glad in a way I gave him another chance, because this time I'm more calmer about him leaving. Before I wasn't. I was really upset and in a lot of pain. So I'm kind of glad I continued with it a bit and gave it another chance, because, you know, now I know that it's not suitable. Whereas before I didn't. There wasn't clarity over that. But now, you know, I have to let him go from my life, because I can't be with someone ever in the future if he can just leave like that. Because a guy like that can chop and change his mind whenever he damn well wants. And clearly, if that's the case, and he doesn't value being with me in a relationship, and that wouldn't be good for me. I can't be in a relationship with a guy who's done that like a couple of times now, you know. It's not good. So I need to find a nice guy for me. I got a couple of Indian guy friends, both asexuals though. So one's coming to my city to study. I hope he comes this year. Actually, it'd be really nice if he did, because at least I'd have a friend in my city who's Indian to hang out with. It'd be really cool. And then the other guy's in London. The guy in London I'm very aesthetically attracted to, but we can't be in a relationship because he's sexual and I'm asexual. It just wouldn't work. The guy in London is the one I thought was originally my soulmate, because he looked very similar to how I'd imagined him to be, but he's not, because he doesn't really message me that much. And we're not compatible sexually, and I'm not emotionally connected to him. The guy, asexual guy, I was really emotionally connected to him. So, yeah. But yes, you know, I'm more calmer about it than I was before, because, you know, it's the right thing to do. I guess he was feeling the same as me. And or the same as I was feeling he was feeling is what he was feeling. That's why I know I am connected to him. But yeah, so it's good to be able to admit to yourself that you made an error or a mistake, and that the soulmate person you thought was your soulmate isn't. I think it's good to be able to drop the ego and just say, yeah, thanks for the thumbs up, by the way, whoever is watching. I think it's good to just drop the ego and say, yeah, I made a mistake. I thought this guy was my soulmate. I really did. I got it wrong, you know. But I tried, you know. It's better to have tried in life than to never have tried at all. I think it's better to have walked forward with courage and strength and conviction and presented a possibility. And even if it didn't turn out, then, you know, at least I tried, you know, and I gave it the best I could. And there's nothing more I can do. And sometimes that's all you can do in life, is give your, you know, realise that you did the best you could at the time. And that's all you can do, you know. You can live, love in the moment. And if things don't work out, you just have to realise that that person's not for you. And, you know, like, it's good because I need to make way for the person who can truly love me in my life. And like I've always said, you cannot let someone else into your life if you've still got the other person. And I've told him that multiple times. So I think that's why he knew he had to fully end it with me, because it's not fair to me, you know, because I told him, you know, I can't. How can I love anyone else if I'm still talking to you? I can't. But he wanted us to stay connected on Facebook. It's like, oh, we can be friends in a few months' time. It's like, well, no, that's maybe convenient for you, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I don't want that. I can't just be friends with someone like that. It'd be impossible for me. You know, he said he was going to come and visit me next summer from the USA. Never mind. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship with a guy who's not in the UK anyway. I've never wanted that. So that was the only time I've ever seriously considered it, you know. But it's even weird. I was so crazy, right? I was scared of flying on a plane. I was even looking at plane flights. I'm like thinking, oh, okay. So, you know, Harley, I'm so sorry it wasn't the right one for you. I hope you're doing all right. Oh, thank you, Harley. Lots of love to you. Thank you. Yeah, I find it difficult, but, you know, I thought I need to stream and be with my family here. my online community family, you know. It's just one of those things that's happened, you know. It's sad and I've just got to get over it, really. But, you know, at least the anxiety can go now. But I've had to block him on the things because I don't want that anxiety. I don't want that. He could contact me, you know. I don't want that. Like, he had his chance. He blew it. That's it. I've made a cut. I gave him a couple of chances. I'm done. Right? That's it, you know. He'll probably find someone else for him anyway. So that's okay. It's that little genie. It looks like a little genie. But, you know, it is what it is, you know. I sometimes think people's past affects their present to a point it shouldn't do, you know. So much so that it stops people opening up their heart to others. But I won't be like that, you know. Sending love to everyone. Oh, thank you. I think, you know, like, it takes great courage and strength to be able to get back up after heartbreak and heartache. And I think me saying, not, you know, I think if you say to your son, you know, if you say, all right, I'm not going to love again, I'm not going to care about anyone ever again, I'm just going to ever be single forever, I'm never going to want anyone, blah, 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 right? I can do that, and maybe I am really better off being single because I do have relationship anxiety, which is really bad, and I might be better off being single for me because of that. However, I believe in true love still. I still believe in soulmates, and I don't think we should let anyone stop us from opening our heart and being vulnerable again and being able to love someone again. Because at the end of the day, why should we let anyone who's let us down stop us from actually having true love in the end? We shouldn't. My life, I had breakdowns after every breakup. Well, the other week when I was actually said to him that I would go from his life, it was horrendous for both of us. But everything that he said tonight in messages was just what I was thinking. I knew it in my mind what would happen. That's why I thought he was my soulmate, because obviously if I know what's going to happen with him before it's happened, it's a pretty strong connection, you know? It's like it's either anxiety, intuition, both, or strong connection, or all three. Because it's kind of like I knew I can anticipate and think what he's thinking to do, but I don't like that because it just makes me anxious all the time. So, but at least in this way I can like get back to being less stressed, less anxious, and maybe I am better just being single and not being in a relationship, you know, because I have the relationship anxiety situation going on, which is not good or healthy for me. Even now I'm feeling anxious still. And I think that's because like he hasn't checked his, I don't think he's checked his Facebook messages yet, but he wrote me a few breaking up from me as whatever it is. So, you know, we weren't in a relationship. Well, technically, in the end, we weren't in a relationship. So, yeah. But yeah, it's weird though, isn't it? Because anxiety, like in order to get rid of anxiety, you've got to prove that it's untrue. But every time I have anxiety, it's like it's true, usually. So it just means that every time I have anxiety, my fears and worries and concerns are exactly spot on. I mean, in his messages, they were nearly exactly identically spot on to what I was thinking. Harley, I also have relationship anxiety. I like one of my friends and he likes me, but I'm scared to possibly date him. Oh, bless you. But it's really weird because with anxiety, like everything I thought, he just wrote out. And it's like, that's exactly what I thought was going on. And it's horrible. It's horrible being right, because the more you're right about your anxiety, the more you keep it, because you know it protects you, keeps you safe, and it's warning signs, and it's absolutely true and spot on. You know, like if you get anxiety books and you go for any anxiety counselling, which I have had in the past, you're supposed to look at the pros and the cons of anxiety, and you're supposed to be like, oh, your anxiety are worries and fears and insecurities that are not actually going to come true, you know, they're not real, they're just like a fallacy you've made up in your head, blah, 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 but actually mine are not, they're pretty much always bang on. Like tonight, I'm like, you could have got more spot on, really. Harley, oh, my life, I'm currently dating someone I was originally just friends with. My life, I was terrified to tell him how I felt. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I mean, for me, I get attraction to my friends, don't I? So I can't really just be thinking friendship with a guy, even if I tell him I'm just his friend. It just. But you know, the thing is with me, silly thing is, I do have to be friends with someone before getting into a relationship with them. Which I think with me and that guy that's just gone from my life, it was just instant feelings for each other. So it made life a bit difficult for both of us. But you know. But I really need to be friends with someone to build trust, to know they're not going to leave my life like that, and you know, and so I know that they're in it for the long haul, um, but yeah, so I do have to. My life, I had so many crushes on friends, but the strongest crush I had is the one I'm with now. Is that the guy you were originally with last year? My life. I can't remember if you said you got back with him, or is this another guy, friend of yours? But it's like, for me, I don't want to have multiple attractions and multiple guys. Oh, you're still with him? Oh, that's nice. For me, I don't want to have multiple attractions to multiple guys. I just prefer to focus on one guy mostly, but obviously, clearly, the right guy would be better. But anyway, I envisage a strong, positive future for me and a guy who's confident I'm his bestest ever friend and wants to be in a relationship with me. So I think there's someone out there for me. Because I think I'll be at a business seminar maybe and he'll be sat by my side. My life, we didn't count the few months away, so our 2-year will be this year. Oh yeah, because you were with someone else for a couple of months, weren't you? A few months? Oh, that's really nice. I'm glad you got back with him. Well, getting back with someone does actually prove to be right then sometimes. Yeah. Well, this guy said, oh, maybe I'll show up back in your life one day. We can be friends and maybe I'll show back up in your life one day. Well, if he wants to show back up in my life one day, he's going to have to work for it, isn't it? And find some other way of communicating from the 3 methods he previously had communicating with me. Which reminds me, I'm still connected to him on Twitter, actually. I haven't blocked him on there yet. But yes. Because at the end of the day, a guy should work hard to get you, otherwise what's the point? But yeah, he probably won't. He'll probably just leave me because he'll probably be like, oh, well, I'll leave her now because it's not meant to be. But yes, my life. I celebrated his birthday with him and some friends on the 25th. Wow. That's nice. Well, I guess it goes to prove that you can still get back with someone and things be all right, As though I guess it gives people hope. It's a good job that you're on this stream. But for me personally, if you can't trust someone, if they keep breaking your heart, what's the point? I came out to his grandfather and he supports me. Oh, that's so wonderful, my life. So I'm interested in my life if you want to share, like, what happened. Sometimes people need a break, in my opinion, says Harley. Yeah, well, I think me and this guy did need a break from each other, but at the end of the day, I need a clean break. I can't be, like, having my Facebook inbox with the fact he might speak to me in a few months' time. Do you know what I mean? I can't be like that. It's too anxiety-inducing for me. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he can have a clean break from me, and I can have a clean break from him. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if he wants to find me, he can find me. I have to find a way that I haven't blocked him. But he'll only do that if he thinks I'm the right one for him anyway. So, but I'm not having all this. Oh, in a few months' time, I could message you. I'm not going to have my inbox on my Facebook going, oh, today's not messaged me. Today's not messaged me. I would just do my head in, Harley, yeah, I agree with that. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So, it's at the end of the day, a break's got to be a clean break, hasn't it? You know what I mean? I can't be waiting in my inbox to see if today's going to be the day he's going to get back in touch, It's just ridiculous. It's no good for my health, So that's why I had to block him. I just block him, then he can't get hold of you. End of story, Then he doesn't get to decide when he comes back in my life. Doesn't get that privilege, Because at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? If someone's left your life, then they shouldn't have the privilege and right to decide when to come back into it. Oh, my life. So, oh, you were saying about your partner. He said he needed to figure himself out a bit. We both couldn't stop thinking about each other. Things didn't feel right being away. Life felt off. So we got back together and have been stronger than ever. That's really nice. That's really nice. Well, with this particular asexual Indian guy, things didn't go well, and I was going to leave his life, but he didn't want me to leave his life, and we were both thinking about each other and emotional over each other, and so we decided to stay in each other's lives. Even though it's really difficult for me to do that, I did it for him because of my feelings for him. But clearly things have changed now, and obviously I'm too accessible and too available for him. So it's sad, you know, in some ways I think it's very sad. So now I'm not accessible to him anymore. He's decided to leave, and so I'm not accessible to him anymore, which I think is better. My life, I actually logged back into my old Jehovah's Witness Instagram account today and posted a few things about being in a relationship. I didn't want to hide it from anyone. His love has given me strength I didn't think I had. Oh, that's really, really good. Well, it proves it can work out, you know. But yeah, if he is my true soulmate, if he is, or was, or is, then he would come and find me no matter what, and he'll find another way of getting in contact with me, won't he? It's not like I'm not all over frigging social media. I've got loads of email accounts, loads of Facebook accounts, loads of Twitter accounts. So if a guy really wants to find me, he can. It's not very difficult, is it? You just got to use your brain and a finger to type something in. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know, but I think it's better to clear as much off and block as much as possible, so then I know that if he's going to find me, he's going to have to work for it, not just make it easy, because I don't think that's right. I think I'm too accessible to you know. Anyway, it's better that I'm on my own now, so it's good. It means I can go out and enjoy my life again and not have to worry about all that, you know. But yeah, it's good. I'm really glad it worked out for you. Yeah, it's weird when guys say need to figure themselves out, isn't it? It's like, oh my god, go and do it. My life. For anyone wondering, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness anymore. I'm fully woke up in March 2020, but I'm stuck in it still because of living situation. And my mum has no idea I'm a pagan witch. Harley, yeah, I have a bunch of accounts, so when I block someone, it takes me a long time. Bless you. Yeah, I mean, I blocked this guy because I don't want him to be able to easily contact me again, you know? Like, if someone leaves your life and they decide to leave it, and I might turn up in a few months' time again, it's no good, is it? You know, you don't want to be having that. You want to make a clean break of things. My life has a lot of accounts too. Yeah. It's really weird because I had someone Facebook dating, then start messaging one of my business pages, and then they started text messaging me. You know? It's like, you said you didn't want a relationship with me, so why are you text messaging me? And he's like, oh, well, long distance relationships never work. I'm like, well, why are you texting me then? He's like, oh, but we can be friends. It's like, you know, it's like, no, I'm not interested, you know? I don't need these type of guys in my life. You know, I guess I could make another Facebook dating profile, but I'm pretty much sick of being on Facebook dating with guys that don't really care. Apart from I've made one nice Indian guy friend that I've mentioned, who's not asexual, from Facebook dating. So I guess something good came out of that. You know, my life for a strong woman. Thank you. Yeah, I am strong, aren't I? I'll get over him. I'll move on. He's not right for me, clearly. Harley, yes, she is. Oh, thank you. Lots of love to both of you. I really appreciate it. I'm calmer than I thought I'd be. I was thinking, he clearly can't be the right guy for me if he's hesitating and can't make his mind up where he wanted to be in a relationship with me or didn't, or if I was a one for him or wasn't. You know what I mean? It's like at the end of the day, sending cake. Thank you. Make it a sugar-free cake. Allergen-free cake, you know? I just think if someone can make their mind up about me, like, it reminds me of my ex, like, when he was about to leave me. I can't make my mind up about you. It's like, well, bloody excuse my language, make your mind up, you know? You're either staying or you're going. If you're going, bye, see you, don't want to be you, you know? But I needed my ex, I needed to get out of my life, so I was quite glad he left, you know? So, but at the end of the day, it's, you know, like, why should you stay with someone when they're not even sure if it's you they want to be with? It's just ridiculous. My life, sending allergy free cake. Thank you, my life. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, but yeah, it set me free, so it's fine. It's the best thing for me, really. I knew it was coming because I knew what he was gonna. I knew it was all coming. I can kind of predict things, which is kind of a bit insane. But if I can predict things, it means that I have got an Indian soulmate since 2014, people. That is true. And I'm sticking to it because I still believe that. And, you know, like he was saying to me, oh, because there was a Pakistani asexual guy that started talking to me. And, you know, he doesn't even live in the UK, but he used to live in the UK. And he's like, oh, why don't you be with a Pakistani? It's like, I'm not, you know, I know my soulmate's Indian, whether I'm with you or not. He's an Indian guy. And I don't want to be with a Pakistani guy. Because I can never be in a long-term committed relationship with anyone unless he's Indian. Because I honestly believe I'm meant to be with an Indian guy. My life, never let anyone clip your wings. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's really, really important to just like be free and, you know, and to just be me and live my life, you know? You know, I need someone who knows categorically I'm the one for them. You know, so I don't have to worry about all this rubbish about, oh, is he going to leave me? Is he not going to leave me? Is he going to want to be with me? Is he not going to want to be with me? Does he want to be single? Does he want to be with me? It's like, for F's sake, either you want to be with someone, or you don't. It's quite plain and simple. It's like, you know what I mean? Either you want to be with someone or you don't want to be with them. Stop blaming, faffing around, you know? It's just like that, really. But there you go. But yes, so I'm feeling a bit dizzy, probably because I need to eat some food, and I'm tired and I'm upset, but I'm not as upset as I could have been. So yeah, and it's nice to have my community here, you know. I think it's for the best. He's done me a favour. I knew it was all coming anyway. I could see it all. Sometimes it's very difficult when you can see things before they have actually happened, exactly what's going to happen. You need food. Yeah, I do need food in my life, I think. I'm feeling a bit dizzy, aren't I? So I'm starting to sway as well, I can think. So I'm probably going to have some food. You know, I get low blood sugar, don't you? I've got to be up for physio. Like, these are my crutches, see? My crutches, people, from my broken ankle. Oh, we can do a dance with these. I need to get some sleep, I guess. I probably won't be able to sleep much tonight, but hey ho. I'll get over that too. Go eat some food, it's important. Thank you, Harley. Anyway, I guess I better say I love you and leave you for now. Thank you so much, Harley, for your valuable input. Thank you, my life. I really love you dearly. Thank you for being here for me. I'm so happy I'm at least live streaming on this channel again. It's one of the most bestest things that happened in a long time. And I'm working back on the Asexual Guide to Sex book again. And I am going to get it finished. And it's good I have that to focus on at the moment because it feels at one with my soul. Remember, everyone, please eat, drink, water, and rest. Eat, drink, sleep, repeat. Eat, drink, sleep. Eat, drink, don't sleep, repeat. Oh, dear me. At least I can still laugh. Hey, that's got to be a good thing, right? Anyway, yeah, thank you, Harley, and my life, for your sharing your views and opinions. And my life, I'm really glad that your actual soulmates come back to you and that you're stronger than ever. That's really important, you know, really important. You got the right person for you in the end. But yes, life is beautiful, people. Still stay strong, be courageous, still have an open heart, and still be willing to love the right person. Because you should not let people who are not the right person stop you from loving the right person in the future. That is what I say, and I will stick to that. And I will be courageous and carry on going forward as always. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for the love of my life. Thank you for the love, Harley. I really appreciate you being here. I feel so happy you're with me. Very blessed to be live streaming again, to be part of this community. And I really do love this community here. I feel like you're my online family and friends, and I miss you dearly. I've missed you so much. Goodbye, take care, and have a great night day. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Oh, I got one of my friends coming later to see me as well, so it's all good. Lots of love. Bye, take care. Keep smiling and keep being you, because you're worth it. Bye. Lots of love. Mwah.